Afternoon, Miss, and today I'll be talking to you about COVID-19 and how it affect the economy.
the economy. But before I begin, here's a little backstory about COVID-19. The first case of COVID-19 was first noticed on 17 November 2019 in Wuhan, China. Dr. Li Wenliang was the first doctor to warn us about a new possible coronavirus may have appeared because he felt that something was wrong, especially numerous number of pneumonia cases are increasing rapidly each day in China. And as we all know, the virus quickly spread throughout the world. And on the 11th March of 2020, the WHO World Health Organization declared it a global pandemic. COVID-19. COVID-19, as we all know, that COVID-19 impacts our lives differently. It changes the lifestyle that we are used to. For example, students are forced to stay at home and online class. The schooling system forced to change to e-learning. Parents were asked to work from home. And stadiums that were once filled up with people are now empty. This is why I choose this topic, because I felt that many of us, including me, did not expect that a virus that we cannot even see can affect our lives so severely and impact the economy so badly. But how did it affect the economy? Well, today I'll be talking to you about three industries that are affected by it. First is the manufacturing industries, the second is the stock market, and the third is the tourism sector. Manufacturing industries. Manufacturing industry is considered as the most important part of the economy because it contributes the most GDP to a country. And as we all know that China plays the biggest role in the manufacturing industries, but due to the COVID-19 outbreak and the government restrictions on the people, many factories in China were forced to shut down, causing a decline in GDP. This pandemic causes other businesses to increase its price due to limited supply of resources. For example, a phone, 85% of a phone component and parts are manufactured in China and exported by China. But because of unable to manufacture the parts and the components, Chinese vendors are forced to increase this price to 2 to 3% higher, because when the supply is low and the demand is high, price will increase. And this affected the electronic sectors negatively because it disrupted the supply chain of the world. Secondly is the stock market. Stock market is also affected by the global pandemic because of the movement control and the restrictions by each country, forcing some businesses and corporate activities to shut down. This affects the investment behavior and decision for many people, because many people felt that maybe now is not the right time to invest, the market is not stable. Therefore, many people didn't want to invest, and many people also invest lesser to related stocks such as entertainment and traveling stocks. In a research shows that the first day of MCO, many shareholders disposed their shares due to the uncertainty of movement control order and COVID-19. And on the second day of the MCO, Malaysia experienced the lowest hit of stock market. Lastly, which is the tourism sector, and is also the sector that are affected the most. Because of this pandemic, many countries closed their border to stop visitors from entering in order to contain the virus. Because of that, the global passenger lost about 312 billion in 2020. In 2019, Malaysia had only 26.1 million visitors. But in 2020, Malaysia had only 4.23 million visitors. You can see how significantly the numbers have dropped in just 1 year because of this virus. Linked industries are suffered as well. For example, Malaysian Airlines. Malaysian Airlines are at the verge of shutting down due to lack of passenger flying. Malaysia Airlines, an expert believed that even if Malaysia Airlines did not shut down, it would take at least 3 years for Malaysia Airlines to recover. Who would have thought that a national airline may shut down because of this virus? Another example are hotel rooms. 170,000 hotel rooms booking are forced to cancel, causing a total loss of 68 million ringgit in Malaysia. In conclusion, this virus affects almost all the sectors of businesses, and some of the sectors are already affected by the virus, and some sectors have yet to experience it. So we must prepare for the worst, for the worst is yet to come. Thank you very much.